As a lighter, I like to explain something about the number 7. In religion, it doesn't matter which religion it is, the number 7 has a significant, important role to their faith and their movement. And we can see all they stuck to the number 7. It's not a number 7 itself, because when we look to the God and the creation, the human likes to look to the God as a focal point, based off the one thing does not move, but has experience also all the lights as a source of lights, stars, suns, everything, based off the rotation of the earth around the sun, it moves. Therefore, human has a very difficulty to understanding the concept of the God itself and finding the source of the light itself, which direct them to the goodness of God and to that focal point. So when the people, they spirituality meditate and focusing for many years, slowly they come to that conclusion of the number 7 is belong to the God. And where is this number 7 exists? Basically, if you look into the North Hemisphere, we have one star, which is they called North Star. And that North Star, all the stars is moving around that one. But this one is a small deeper, and they connected to the 7 stars together. Because the human biologically was developed during the Earth cycling around the sun, and the influence of all the stars and all the planets to the human body, which created this form which we have. And if the movement was different, we could be shaped and formed differently. So that star has a significant function to our biologically and the form of our body. Because when you start to look into the infinity of the star's movement, is a slow movement, but when you come to the center, because of the rotation and the cycle to become smaller, they start to move faster based off the rotation of the Earth. So that focal point, when the people they start to look into the religion and the spirituality, they are able to focusing, and finally they come to realize the number 7 is the final one. And that's because they go through looking up and to the number 7 of the 7 stars and that focal point. All the religion, they have a 7 days as what we have, 7 sisters, 7 brothers, 7 planets, or 7 steps to get to heaven, and all those is connected to this star. What really this star is, through our biologically of our own form of our body, basically is acting as an umbilical for human between the mother and the Earth. The relationship between this star and the rotation of the Earth, between the magnetic field and that star, is a 23.5 of the magnetic field. So if these two has a connection a little off, because a lot the movement will be in harmony. If both of them they were together, it means magnetic field and the direction of the rotation of the Earth was in exact the same position, it could destroy the Earth movement and also surface of the Earth. Because this off 23.5 allow the movement will be by the force of the magnetic field, allow the movement will be, looks like the clutch in the between the transmission and engine of the car, it works. You need some kind of the playing off to allow that this movement is going to continue in the harmony. So when you coming to this understanding this star, human always is looking to the right and left based off the orbiting. But when it comes to this star, the position of the eyes to become different. It goes to the God and it comes down on the Earth. And they start to look to the Earth in different way. And basically you look into the heaven and you come back to the Earth. When you look into that star, never you will be lost. And a lot of scientists, a lot of Navy, Air, everybody, they're using that star to guiding themselves. In human body is basically is by looking up to that position, it brings that force and that kind of the energy to the body, The body is not able to confuse in the daily life. So it's able to be carried in the right position and the right way. So by looking up, basically you're directing yourself to the data star, and the data star has a significance of the guiding you to the God itself. And no point, this is in the history, it showed that so many people, they found a data star and that focal point, and they wanted to bring it and establish it on the earth. When they bring that point and they wanted to establish it on the earth as a focal point and bring the people together, they create the discrimination and the racism, because they can control that center and they can dictate to what the rest of the people they are and tell them what they should to do. But we know the spirituality and the religion is absolute freedom by God. So that focal point act as a center for unity and the peace for everyone. It's not any government or anybody, they can control it and they can put their hand on it and dictate to the people what's right or what's wrong. When you start to look to this direction, I have to say is that this direction, you start your behavior and your way of your looking start to be different, and it makes it better and comfortable to live on the surface of the earth by observing the above. Thank you.